Welcome back, sports fans. Here we go, another video, another upgrade. This time we've got a double upgrade, and normally obviously we do upgrades separately, but if I am completely right, this is the double for the 400 meter hurdles. So we are going to do both at the same time. There we go, so we've got the purple, all upgraded, and we should have the blue, which I think I've gone past. Yeah, I have. Where's it gone? There it is. It's on the right hand side. So we're going to see, let's just see what our PB is for this. And we'll go in here and just have a look at records. And we'll look at 400 hurdles. Okay, 49.4. This is one of the events where actually my performance is quite a lot behind where probably other people are in the same ranking. I am ahead in other places. We do get some extra power. Okay, brilliant. So where we were getting power from another card for another event, I'm guessing that's from the 110. So we're going to do 400 hurdles. Let's see if we can do this in one take or if we need to run the event twice. Here we go. This will either be a extremely good performance or shocking. It's never in between, really. Okay, not the best of starts, only getting a good start, so we probably will try running twice. It is my first event of the evening. Oh my good God, there you go. Oh dearie me. I said it was either going to be good or bad. It is definitely in the latter. We will finish it. It'll be interesting just to see how far behind this is. As I was saying, it's my first event of the evening. I do find the first event you run in Athletics Championship when you start is normally one of your worst because your time... The game seems to have a slight lag when it first loads, and then everything afterwards it sort of gets itself back in gear. But that is a good time, a 49.8, and that was with a good start, a terrible on one of them, lots of good hurdles. So we're pretty confident actually that we should get a decent improvement. I think I'm going to be looking for sub 49 seconds. So let's just change back to the 400 hurdles. Hopefully this one goes better. As I said, first event of the evening is normally the worst. Yeah, there's some weird bit on the timing. It might be me, it might be the game. I firmly put it in the fact the game's a bit weird. A good start. I was not concentrating properly there for the start. Let's see how we can go. Obviously we want a perfect start ideally. That's the problem. If you're not concentrating at the start, you're not going to get the perfects. So that is on me. Oh, one good. Two goods. That happens a lot in the 400 hurdles. And by that I mean, if you go late on one, you typically do the next one early. I think we're going to really concentrate on the next one. I'm not saying I'm not concentrating, but this could definitely be a lot better. That's a PB, and that is not even a good. Yeah. There's a lot more that we can improve in there. We had, what was it, 3 goods. Only a good start. The good start will get us into the 48s. The perfect start will get us into, yeah, around the 48s. I would hope. If it doesn't, then it's pretty disappointing. Upgrading 2 cards on the 400 hurdles and not getting, and I know it's only the purple and the blue. And now we get a false start. Oh, we are not doing well at this tonight. The real big improvement's going to be on the athlete and the coach. Both athlete and coach are level 13 for myself still. They are pretty close to going to level 15s. I do want to try and get them both at the same time and do a double upgrade again, bit like I've done here. We did the same for the jumping, and we saw some really big improvements. I think obviously the athletes is one of the big ones we really do need to upgrade. Yeah, we need to upgrade obviously the athlete. Coach gets you a bit of an improvement. Doesn't get you the best improvement, I've found. As soon as we've gone into this sort of level 13 and above, once you're above level 13, I should say, from 14 and 15, coach has less impact, I've found. Athlete still does have a good impact when you do upgrade them. You should also prioritise the athlete anyway. One, there's more of them. I know a lot of people don't like the universal athlete. It will come into effect in the near future, because the daily challenge is going to change into more of a decathlon style, where it will come into effect. Where are we going? Hurdles. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, yeah. So once I can get those upgraded, I think that'll give us decent times, to be perfectly honest. But they are getting close. We'll be there soon enough. I just want to quickly. Well, I'm just getting back around. I just wanted to do this, so you can see here the 400 hurdles. Actually, it is the. Well, is the 3,000 metre steeplechase is actually technically less developed, but yeah, it's not in the best place. I think once we can get those upgraded, and if we look here, just on the athlete, our hurdle athlete is on 22, our hurdle coach is on 22. So if we can get them there at the same time, I think we'll be in a decent place. But as I was saying, there's more athletes and coaches, and the other thing, just to flag on the CC offers. If you do buy these aren't necessarily probably the most popular offers out there. They're overvalued because of the number of coins in there, and I don't need the coins. I think we should have it where you can pick a mix. If I could drop the coins and replace it with something else, it'd become more beneficial to be able to do that. But the reason I say that is because if you can finish the athletes and you want to use this to try and help with the coach and some legendary and some other stuff, it really does bring the cost down. Whilst if you do the coaches first, you really have no option but the medium on here. So it just opens up some other packages. So let's just do one more try. Let's see if we can get it right. If we get a false start, we will end the video there. Let's see, can we get a decent PB on a double upgrade? There we go. We've got the start at least. Okay, not the best of starts. One good, although it was a very good. If you've watched a lot of the videos, you'll know what I mean by that. That was late. I felt that was late. Hopefully not early. No, okay, we've corrected ourselves. And it is vitally important on the... Too good. These ones now where you've got the blue lines above it, they're the important ones to hit perfects on. And we go and miss one as I say that. So, one thing we know is that I can improve the times on here. We really went down for the line there. I'm obviously going to keep going. Time should really start coming down a little bit there. But that's it. A little bit disappointing really, upgrading those. Athlete, as I said, you need the athlete to the next level. Athletes and coaches, but definitely athletes. So I think, you know, one of the things we've started to see on this new season is how these things have changed as we've gone up through the levels. I mean, athletes and coaches do normally give good results. They improve our PBs. They're also applicable to multiple events, so you see large cup gains when doing those. But I think once you're over 13, so once you're hitting 14 and 15, the athlete is essential to be able to get good reductions in PBs and increase in cups. But that's it for now. How did you think that was going to go? Were you expecting such low impact into the event? Yes, I didn't run the events particularly well. Put your comments in below. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.